I'm going to tell you a story about how this happened to me. And more importantly, how you can prevent yourself from doing stupid things in the gym, prevent yourself from getting injured, from learning from my mistakes. I'm Dr. Nate. I'm a physical therapist and business owner. Thank you for checking out my channel and this video. If you are new here, thanks again for being here. Really happy you're here and watching this video. This channel is dedicated to helping you master your movement, master your mindset, so you can have a career, a relationship, and a life that you are excited about and that you are living to its absolute fullest. So let's go ahead and dive on into this video. Okay, so this massive grapefruit size forehead, this isn't my forehead, by the way, but it looked like this. And it was back when I was in high school. It was the first time I'd ever lifted weights. I'd only been doing calisthenics at the time, and push-ups and pull-ups and body weight squats and all that type of stuff. And I had never bench pressed before. So it was football time. It was the very first summer workout for our high school football team, and I saw that some of the guys were lifting 135 pounds, and they were doing it seemingly fairly easy. And I thought that, well, I look about the same as these people. We're all a bunch of skinny kids, skinny, lanky kids, freshman year high school. And so I thought, well, sure, why not? I can go ahead and lift that same weight. And so, we're all high school boys, and so they don't take any of the weight off, and I didn't want them to. I had an ego. And so I decided that, all right, I'm gonna do 135 pounds as a warm-up, given I'd never actually lifted or done bench press in my life. So I get on the bench, I get under the bar. Usually, you'll have a spotter lift it off with you, and they did. They helped me lift it completely off. And immediately as they lifted it off and my arms were locked out, it just collapsed right on my forehead. It was, oh my gosh, it was so bad. And everybody was just kind of like freaking out because immediately my head started to swell up. And I could have had like a skull fracture or something crazy like that. You drop 135 pounds on your head. But it was just, everyone just like major freak out. So, of course I played it off like it was nothing. And later in the day, after that workout was completed, I had baseball practice, and I had to wear a hat at baseball practice. The sun's out, and you just wear a cap when you're playing baseball. And I have this grapefruit-sized bump on my forehead. I'm trying to wear the hat, so I have to put it like 4 or 5 notches up from regular, so it doesn't like squish this grapefruit swollen area. And it was swollen for like 2.5 weeks, and it was just ridiculous. So I wanted to go into 3 different things of what got me into the situation, 3 problems. So number 1, I started with too much weight. And hopefully you're smarter than I am, and you'll start with a lower amount of weight, especially if you've never done something before. Please just learn the motion first and then start to add weight after that. Allow your body to get used to being under load before you start trying to max things out. It's a better way to do it. It's more sustainable. You're going to reduce your risk of injury. And it's just a smarter way to do it. So learn from my mistake. Don't do too much weight too soon. What do we got next? Number two, make sure you have a spotter that knows what the heck they're doing. My spotter didn't know what he was doing. He essentially didn't spot me. He did not spot me. He was standing behind me and was probably chatting with somebody else, not paying attention. So if you do have a spotter, which especially if you're lifting heavier weights and you're new to lifting, you should definitely have a spotter, or at least have the safety pins up to a height where even if you did fail, it's not going to come down and like crush your neck or crush your head. Yeah, just have the safety pins or a spotter. Be smart about it. Okay, so that's number 2. And so far, if you've liked this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll go on to the next one. So number 3, really, and I think this is the biggest problem, is my ego got the best of me. So, you know, I think especially for guys, like we always want to do more, we always want to lift more weight, and we're not really looking to think about the consequences of that. We just live in the moment and see what happens. And you know what? In some cases that's great, but when you're trying out a new thing like lifting heavier weights, you know, relative to what you're used to, just be smart about it. Don't be an ego lifter. It just helps to check your ego at every point in life. Like, it's not healthy for your relationships if you have a massive ego. It's not healthy for your business. It's not healthy for your career. It's not healthy for really anything. So check your ego at the door when you go into the gym, and make sure that you're just being smart about it. So in summary, if you don't want to smash your head with a barbell or just smash yourself with weights, make sure that you're not starting with too much weight, that you are using a spotter or some safety pins / bars, and that you check your ego at the door. If you do those 3 things, you will likely reduce your risk of injury, or prevent that from happening, any significant injury from happening in a lot of cases. And then you can, you know, stay strong and continue to progress your lifts and progress your fitness without having to worry about injuring yourself because you're an ego lifter. just don't do that. So anyways, please like and subscribe to this channel. I would love to hear what type of injuries that you have given yourself from being stupid about lifting. Post those in the comments below, and we'll have some fun with it, and maybe I can respond to future videos, or to those comments with future videos as well. So drop those in the comments below. As always, stay strong, stay resilient, and keep getting after it.